Hey, cousins. Welcome, cousins. Hey, cousins. Welcome, cousins. I'm a little bit late, but then we won't be okay. Hey, now, I'm listening. I had to listen to the plugs. Sorry. So, let's get it in. Let's get it in. Tap on the screen. Tell me how you feel. Ooh, ooh. Is it real in the field? Everything red. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go. Let's go. Where you at in the chat? Where you at? Let's go. Let's get it. 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 I ain't got no music. Welcome to Addict to Invest Show. Say, we're going to go ahead and help you figure out this mess. I do this literally every morning. This morning, we're going to have to be short. I have to go ahead and that's why I came on late. I forgot. I got to pick up my laptop. And the store had just called me. So, going to be a little... give me a second, y'all. Making sure everybody know we on. Let's get straight to it. I need some music. Hold up. I gotta... Alright, for real. It's quiet. Welcome to my stream on stock news and trade ideas. This content is not for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. I'm not a licensed financial advisor under the U.S. Investment Advisors Act of 1940 or any other regulation. Let's get to it. That's the disclaimer, and let's do it. And you know what's crazy? People be like, "Oh, I can't go ahead and tune in, or I want to go ahead and ask questions." Now's the time when you should get into the chat and ask questions. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. But we want to go ahead. I'm going to let you know what's going on, how it's going on. Let's look at these moves. Let's look at them. First things first, you should go to your CNBC app. Stop playing with me. Now, going to CNBC app, you see red. Red. Said it. Look. Meta probably gonna go. I got an alert from Meta just now. Stock slides as Wall Street braces for a Trump tariff rollout. These are the live updates. He's going to go ahead and Trump's going to be talking at 3 o'clock Eastern time. Like I said, this morning, usually I get off at 12, but I have to be somewhere at 12. So I'm going to get off like 11:30. So I got to be like an hour and a half. Make the most of it, but not for nothing. Now we look at SPY. So this is the thing. We had a big dump. The reason why we had a dump because a report came out for the numbers. The numbers wasn't that good. But what happens, that dump brought us all the way down to 554. And I said this. But this is the thing. Not for nothing. I don't never predict the market. I never predict the market. I never tell someone, oh, we are going to go up or we going to go down. I don't even tell people I'm going to make money today. I go in with a clear head, and what I go ahead and do is if I see a setup, I see a trade, I trade it. If I don't see a setup, I don't see a trade, I don't trade it. But 9 times out of 10, I'm planning and scouting the trades anyway. All right. So you would go ahead and, but this is the catch. You would have to, if you want to do a call, it would be, you kind of got to be quick. You're getting that 10 o'clock hour. I'd rather see what we're going to do. Because this would be crazy to me if we dump, then we pump. And then 3 o'clock comes and then we dump. And today's Wednesday and then we're going to dump into Thursday. I don't know. This is hypothetically. I don't know what's going to happen. Or we dumped, we pump. Then what we go ahead and do is instead we go ahead and drop a little, then up and down until 3. The real meat and potatoes are gonna come again. You thought this was something. The real meat and potatoes are gonna come in on Thursday. This is what it is. Like, it really is what it is. Let me look at the chat. And you know what's crazy? I can see the chat today. Ain't nobody talking in it. So let me see. Let me see what SPDR looking like. Yo, everything was great. Like, this is crazy. I said this. If you looked at the streams, I said that we went ahead and we dropped so much on Friday that your bounce was going to come on Monday. Monday, we go ahead and we get the bounce. Tuesday, it wasn't doing too much. And then we get reports on Wednesday morning to make it drop. But we're not dropping. I mean, the XLY, consumer staples, Tessie, that shit gonna drop. Drip, drop. Drip, 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 drop. So, it's really gonna drop. Let me see. So me personally speaking, I wouldn't even be worried about SPY right now. It gapped down so much. Doesn't mean it's going to gap up. You got to wait till 10:30 for some direction. At least 11:30. Like, trading here is like, we just trading the trade. And you would do that. And I guess that works. I guess. But it's not the best. Not the best. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to. Alright. Yeah, we about to dump. We about to dump. We are about to dump. So certain things, when I know when it hits, I just know when it hits. 558. Like, it's really easy to trade once you go ahead and know. 558. I've been saying 558 when I had the Zoom. I had done a Zoom with my Discord. Yep. So, personally speaking, it's 10 o'clock. I wouldn't even get a 0 DTE. Absolutely, positively not. Anybody that's doing calls is stupid. I said what I said. Like, you're going against the trend. What am I doing? Why is that tripping? I made the thing wrong now. You're going against the trend. And what's telling me this is that we didn't go ahead in that little bit of moment. Them little 3 candlesticks is only 5, 10, 15. That's a 15-minute move. And if we was going to go higher, we would have went higher. Like, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Like, that right there, we about to dump. We're going to 558, 556, 554, 553. Yo, don't be looking at me crazy if we hit the 540s next week. Hey, bruh. This man, the only thing that I could see. Hold up. Wait a minute. What they saying? Sorry, y'all. So, if anybody that knows, welcome to the stream. I'm your cousin T. I get into these charts and I let you know how to trade smart and how to really get paid. If you want to trade to get paid. Don't trade for Happy Meals. Trade so you can pay your bills. Yo, I got sayings for days. That's how you know I used to rap. I got bars. Like, nah. I used to rap. No, I ain't used to rap. No. Hey. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I talked about Netflix too and Meta. Well, I keep getting out of the thing. That's pissing me off. We talked about Meta. Yo, that's why I'm telling you. You trade the plan. No, you plan the trade, then you trade the plan, you get paid. The person I had a one-on-one, like her plan, if it goes over 589.98, but we gotta see because the sector communication services is where Meta's at. I said they ain't that down red, but mind you, the update is delayed, so it's about to be 10 o'clock. This is showing as of 9:44, so it's like a 15-minute delay there. But yeah, definitely. Absolutely. So that Netflix, talked about it. Let me see how's Rivian doing. Why do I keep coming out of the thing? Hell. Damn, Rivian said not today. Rivian said not today. Damn, which is why you always playing the trade. Shit, I'm at the. I said that's what I hate about Rivian. It don't. Yeah, we gotta cut. Yeah, this is a perfect example. So Rivian went ahead, and if you would have got that April 11th, you're down. Like, I'm being honest with you, being transparent, and I would like to see. I want y'all guys to see it, but it's gonna go ahead, and I'm down like what, -30. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do have until the 11th, but I don't like when I trade Rivian. I trade to win, not to lose. So I'm gonna see if we get a pullback. But what's going on? I may have to just cut this one. Even though it popped yesterday. But yeah. Definitely. Yo. Hey, that's dumpy. You dummy. You dumpy, you dummy. Hey, nah. Yeah, so that, if you was in Rivian, but that's the thing. So the plan, that's what I love about planning my trades. I don't have to rush. When you plan a trade, what are you rushing for? I was like, hey, the upside, we're going to go like that. And it never, well, personally speaking, if you wasn't to get into it. But now that's like invalidated as hell. That drop, what? That thing hit that 1308 and it said, bitch, I'm about to be put great. It went from that's what I'm saying. Whenever you want to move, it's gonna move. It ain't gonna move a lot. Tessie had delivery numbers. Tessie. So Tessie had delivery numbers. Tessie always drops. All right. So Tessie delivery numbers was in. All right, I don't like. Is this a ring? I like to go ahead. Bam. And you know what's so crazy? I usually always plan both ways. I should have planned both ways with Rivian. But that's because it's the fact that I don't like to, like, when I trade it and I leave it alone. Because it's stupid. I'm share-wise, though, I do believe, I feel like there's some shares, you should have, and I've been having Rivian for, like, actually, I lost out on Rivian in regards to share-wise, to be honest with you. But I'm still sticking it through because it's a long-term portfolio for me. Rivian, it's a couple of shares that's long-term, for me at least. So we got to go ahead and we have to see, we at the 10 a.m. Will we have the breakout at 10 a.m.? Because, like I said, I would not have gotten calls. So this is the thing. If you would have gotten calls like right here, you would have gotten calls. If you didn't get out, you lost damn near half of it. So that's why I say I like to go ahead and maybe here. Let me put my shit. But Tessie, let me see what Tessie doing. But yeah, Tessie is definitely. Oh, Tessie. This is killing. I need music. This is too quiet. I need, I mean. But when I've been playing the music, they've been telling me I've been violating because of the copyrights and stuff. It's stupid. Tessie. See, this is the thing. Tessie, it dumped, then it pumps, then it could dump. Like I don't even know. Like every stock has to consolidate. Meaning it has to go up and down before it makes another move. But damn, like when it do the up and down, it don't really be up and down. It's like, and is that a V on the 5? Let me see. Let me look at the highest time frame. So what you call maybe bullish? That's what I'm saying. 2 hour. So 251.89. If Tessie hit 251.89, it's a wrap. But you may be able to get a quick scalp on a call. So that's the thing. When Tessie drops so much, you may go ahead and you may be able to get a quick scalp on a drop. But then it may go ahead and then come up. You got that quick scalp, and then it's going to drop down further than what it was dropping in the pre-market. That may be, I don't know, because that 2 hour, what made me say that? So you're like, what's she looking at? That 4 hour. Now, of course, the 2 hour, the 4 hour, we didn't even get the 1 hour candle yet. The 1 hour candle doesn't come until 9:30. So because we didn't get that 1 hour candle yet, you know, that's what we're going ahead. And that's what I like to kind of look into to see, all right, is there a direction? What's going on? You know, that's your best bet, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, it could. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why people rush. Why do you rush for the trade? Don't rush for the trade. Yeah, let me see. So, SPY. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, let me see something. Sorry, I'm listening to this thing in my ear. They talking about something. Hold up. And the thing is, I will play this, but y'all ain't about to get me in trouble. Look, just understand the plug. I'm y'all plug, and the plug got plugs. All right? So just understand that. Every plug got a plug. So yeah, it's crazy. I just put this in my chat and they talking about and I said it. I said it live. Like anybody getting calls is stupid. Love you, but I'm just saying. Basically, if you're talking about spy calls, if you're getting spy calls, you got faked out. Why? Like I said, it was going to dump, either pop and then dump, or dump. Oh no, I said pop, then pop pop. I did say that. Did I say that? Yeah, I said pop, then pop pop. Like what? Yeah, when we down so far, it gotta go ahead and it's good. So just understand anything when it comes towards trading, and this is why I'm so big on you looking at your chart yourself and you seeing yourself what's going on instead of relying on somebody and you're charting. The more you go ahead and the more you rely on other people to chart, you're never gonna get nowhere. Don't get me wrong, you may need that push. I'm being honest. You may need a push with your trading in regards to the charts, but you're going to have to take that time and dedicate at least an hour for you to get in the charts. The way I got good like this, I did 2 hours. But then again, you're talking to somebody and I'm being so transparent. I've been studying 2 hours ever since I was in 5th grade. The teacher I had, he was amazing. Shout out to Mr. Cafella. You went ahead and this is your work. All right? Like, for real. Along with my mom and my grandmama. But Mr. Caffelli did the damn thing. All right? So I say that to say, and you can look him up. Look up Mr. Caffelli on Google. Trust me. But Rudy Caffelli, he's like that. And I'm a product of that. So I say that to say, discipline, excellence, integrity, everything. Like, you can't tell me that I'm not the shit. You can't tell me that when it comes towards me going ahead and being the best at anything, I'm going to achieve it. And that's all because of how he taught me. Like, it's just simple. Like, he started the class with the 7 principles of Kwanzaa when it wasn't Kwanzaa. Emoji, Kuji Chakalia, self-determination. Like, we really had to chant that. He prepared us for a world to let us know that no matter what the color of your skin is, no matter where you come from, do not allow that to go ahead and limit your expectations. And if you want the best, you're going to have to study like the best. And he made it very clear. Study 2 hours a night. Some did, some didn't. I'm glad I did. Now, I've been taking it with me ever since. So what you see is someone that was studying 2 hours a night, studying sometimes 7, 8 hours, looking at these charts. I don't watch TV. I don't know what's going on Raising Canaan. I'm lying. Why am I lying? I do know what's going on Raising Canaan. I'm on episode 3. What we on, 4 or 5? But outside of that, alright, okay, I like a little hood. But, yeah, right now, we ain't, man, please. Please. And that's why I always say, I don't be coming in this market like, I'm going to make some money. Look, what I'm going to do is simple. I'm going to let the money come to me. So now let me see if I see anything. But, it's going to dump. It's definitely going to dump. What I'm going to be doing, be scouting for my XPY. Not XPY, XPX ticker. Because we're going to dump up. And around this time, because this is my plan. And I'm being so honest. Like, I could be totally wrong. But I don't feel like it's going to be real when it comes towards this meeting at 3 o'clock. And I want to grab XPX for tomorrow. Today. All right? Now, if I get paid already, then that'd be great. But what I'm looking at for XPS is I need that thing to drop. Drip. Drop. Let me see. Drip. Drop. By all means, you're in the chat. Chat where you at. And ask your questions. Ooh. Ow. Ooh. Ow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, if you want to get calls, knock yourself out. But you're going against the overall trend. Now there is a like I'm looking. There's a trend now. Like it's trying to get to the previously weekly low. So that means XPY. Let me see something. First of all, not for nothing, I've been talking about 558 for a minute. So I was saying 558 in my Discord. So honestly, like to be at where we at? Where we at with this? Yeah, 558. So it's like, what? So 558 gonna bring us 556. Yo, my levels hit. Like the levels be hitting. Like I don't know why they try to make trading so complicated. Like the way I break this down, like all you need to is understand what's going on. But the only thing is, if it goes to like it's like if this is an up and down range. Like I said, I'm usually I on to 12. I got somewhere to go, so y'all got me for another maybe 11:30, 11:15. Yeah, maybe like y'all got me for another hour. What's the SPDR? Tessie about to drop. Tessie is about to drop again. You had your little opportunity right there. When is happening? Today Wednesday. Yeah. So that's the thing with Tessie. You would have had to get in. So that's 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. By 10:30, oh, I mean not 10:30, by 9:30, probably not 9:30. By 10 o'clock, it probably changed. What time is that? Yep. You can't make this shit up. This is, yo, how they do this and make this legal is crazy, how they manipulate the market. You can't make this up. They really wait, and if you don't grab at a certain time, you would have had to grab that like right when the bell opened. And not for nothing, you kind of would have been up and down if you grabbed it right at the bell with this up and down. Now, you seen that fair value gap. That shit took it to where it needs to go. And now it went over the previous daily low, which was that 259. Say now. We get to that 267, 266. So I had 267 as a resistance. 266 is a resistance too, obviously. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all, look, I don't know why people go ahead and why people just want to trade to trade. Don't trade to trade. Trade to get paid. Yo, when I say my merch is going to be crazy because I got mad good sayings. Like, for real. My merch is going to be crazy. 260. Oh, CoreWeave. This is the new company that just came out. Everybody talking about it. It's a new AI company. Oh, they got options now. See, before, so when the company IPOs the first day, they don't have options. Sometimes it takes a while. Well, let me not say that. When you do an IPO means that a new company has now went ahead and been listed on the stock market exchange. You just can't say, hey, I'm a company and I want to be listed. Hey, put me on there. You have to actually fill out an application. Your company has to provide financial records, in regards towards income statements. Oh, it's a process. But make a long story short, what happens is when you do file for the paperwork with the SEC, Security Exchange Commissions, it's like the feds of the trading world. Okay, they make sure everything's regulated. You're not doing insider trading and all that. So what happens when they file with SEC their application? They go ahead and based on their records and everything, or they also could say, hey, we want to offer options to be available. Options wasn't available when I looked at this on 2 days ago. It's been everybody talking about it because it's an IPO. I hate going into IPOs because they pop and they drop, but this one. Shame. Yeah. So, let me see. It's already up. So now, so this is the thing. When you got a new ticker, and this reminds me of ARM, the way it's moving is going to create, it's like it's history of how much it moves in a day. But the darn contracts, this thing ain't playing already. This thing premiering coming in like it's Tessie. Excuse me? And it only has monthly contracts. That's why it's coming in like it's Tessie. That's why. So that's why these things are high. They only have monthly contracts. So this is a perfect good example. I rarely come across this, but I say this, so I'll use this. Let me just put this on my radar. And I'm also putting it on my radar for see if I want to add them. It's an AI. I thought this was a cable company. If I'm not mistaken, I gotta really get into CoreWeave because I know it's AI, but then threw me off. So I don't know where I thought I read something about cable company. Or that could be totally wrong. Don't quote me on that. But we're gonna find out what it is right now. CoreWeave is a cloud infrastructure company that provides high-performance computing resources optimized for workloads such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, visual effects, and batch processing. Oh, so they up there with of course, the AI, but they in cloud computing, which is not for nothing. Cloud computing is a whole industry. It's really big. They all this data they have, all this information, they gotta save it somewhere, and they're not saving it on floppy disks and floppy drives. They saving it on clouds, which is funny to say, but they call it a cloud where they keep all the information. But that industry has really grown. So okay, I gotta bring this to the group on a Sunday. All right, I definitely gotta bring this to the group. I gotta do my homework. I definitely gotta do my homework. I gotta look at their financials. I want to look at their income statements. I want to look at their balance sheets. I want to look at their per earnings ratio or PE. Well, I don't think they would have earnings, but a couple of factors I gotta look in to see if I want to add this for share wise. But options, unfortunately, it would be expensive. Do as you wish, but you would definitely have to do it. The options are every week on this one. But I am seeing, possibility for share-wise that this is going to continue to go up. Yeah, I'll put it on my radar for shares. I kind of wanted to wait to see what it do because I'm burned. I'm not going to lie. When I got into IPO and it popped in, it was Uber. Uber, I was like, yeah, Uber, it's going to be the next thing. Yeah, I believe in it. Blah, blah, blah. And I wasn't even doing deep research like I'm doing now, because before I started even thinking about getting into licensing and trying to study for my obtaining my Series 65 and Series 7. So it was totally like a whole different time in my life. And I got into Uber. It just premiered. It went ahead and popped. I'm making money and it dropped. And it dropped like it dropped for like the next 2 or 3 days. I was like, fuck, I ain't never doing that shit again. But I didn't know what I knew now, like back then. I didn't, like I said, I didn't look at anything else or even understand that, when you have IPOs, you should just go ahead and just chill on them and see how they move. That's why when it comes to IPOs, I always tell people about my journey, and that's why I'm kind of hesitant. I just now sit back on the sidelines with IPO and see what it do. This is a 1 minute, let me see, a 5 minute. So share-wise, I may just load up on this. But this is the thing. We ain't going. Everything's gonna be an all-time high because it just premiered. So it's like, where's the resistance at? But that thing did crazy. You see that? That chart went crazy. I don't know how this has a previously monthly high when it just premiered. So that's a lie. D. Is my XPX moving? Oh no, XPX up and down. I ain't got time for this. Look, I'm telling y'all, 10:30. We got 8 minutes. It's 10:23 Eastern time. 10:30 candle. For me, if you've been following the stream, the lives, I'm very consistent with what I do. I love that 1 hour candle in regards to that first candle of the day for the 1 hour. I kind of see what's going to go ahead and what's going to be. But this is my thing. Oh, shoot. All right, so we would have to go over. All right, so look, so this is the thing. Overall, let me see something. Oh, see, that's what I see. Oh, yeah, okay. So I feel like the bigger move is down. But if you want to scalp and be hard-headed, it's like, nah. Like, some people, like, don't ever be fiending to trade. Like, I remember one time I was up with somebody, and I had to tell them, like, bro, you giving me fiend vibes. Like, why are you fiending to trade? Like, calm down, bro. Calm down. Like, but... So this is the thing. You're not going to get into calls, personally speaking, and I'm playing on this live and direct. There's no need to even look at our call if y'all can't pass 561. Oh, okay, 560, 68. Successfully on Liberation Day. Let me tell you, y'all playing y'all. Do not force something. They playing y'all like they did. I'm listening to them in the ear. Like, I'm telling y'all something and telling y'all something without telling y'all something. Read the in between the lines. I'm trying to tell you something, cousins. Now, don't get me wrong. It could be, let me look at it. Because, see, I've been trying to cause. I'm trying to show how you could have an expensive ticker and not go ahead. A Nintendo Switch 2 came out? Well, I've been on a rock. Oh my God, son, let's don't see this. Please, bro, they about to, bro, please. I just got them the PlayStation Portable. Or the remote player. I thought that was a PSP. Whatever that thing is. I just got them that. Bro, they better, bro. Alright, yo, stay spoiled.com. And not for nothing, these kids freaking toys is expensive. Especially if you got, I got two godsons, so it's like you gotta buy for both of them. So it'll be double. If one thing is like $300-$400, you gotta buy it twice. What the fuck? Shoot. See, we still down. But let me see what SPDR are doing. I'm telling you, we're having a hard. If you gotta realize how SPY moves, and once y'all really learn SPY and XPX, I need you to think in regards towards a logic perspective, right? If SPY doesn't get over your 560, or if it's trying and you keep it keeps rejecting it, it's a reason. Because when SPY wanted to bust through, we can bust through. Okay, it'll bust through. But no, SPY wanted to drop. I need to make that a sound. I need to get my thing. That's why that's why I gotta go. All right. When I come back, don't be mad when I come back and it's a whole different type of layout. Because I'm about to get this laptop. I'm about to look into this switcher so I get these sound effects. Drip, drop. Drip, 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 drop. Right? Because that may be the 2025 soundtrack of the year. When it comes to me and being on these streams, I'm going to see how many times I use it. Drip, drop. Drip, 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 drop. So it's going to drip, drop. Drip, 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 drop. That was my sound bite. Manually. But I gotta wait. We got 3 minutes. You only got 5 minutes. We only got 3 minutes though. 3 minutes, bro. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Looking at that hole. When you wanna drop it low. Now, this is my thing, though. So, because on a smaller time frame, was it a 5 minute? Yeah, so this is the thing. I could see the need of wanting to go to calls, but is it safe for calls? Because this is the thing. Look at where it's at. So that 560, 68, and keep trying to touch it. Now, if they could touch it, It may go to 563. But 1 hour. See, the candlestick for the 1 hour, at one point, those bars was there. Those bars. It was, it was a bar. But then you got wicks now. So that means that the wicks went ahead and the wicks is taking over. And the opposite team came, which is going to be your buyers. Which is why right here, this candlestick, this is that 1 hour candlestick. We got 33 seconds on it. And as you see it, this part, that little bar right there, it's getting smaller because the opposite team, the buyers, are, coming. But this is what I'm saying. Like, you may get a... So this is the key. 561, that's when it's going to take it somewhere. But I don't know if it's going to really take it somewhere and then keep going. Because it will take it there and take you to 561 to at least 563. So that's like a $3 move you want to scout. But I don't like it. No, thank you. I don't like getting pennies. Oh, XPX do got the thing too on the one. You see, so you remember, so if you're looking, how about just this SPY? It's the same thing. Well, XPX is like SPY's mother and father. Strong high, it's gonna take it there. So this is a strong resistance. So this is my thing. You could take go ahead from here. Like from here, if it go over with XPX. So that would be an entry. Now, if you do the entry, man, I said calls. I talked about calls the other day. So we do. This is my thing. If it goes up, you want to look at other tickets that you could print off of instead of going in and out of one ticker. Ow. 964.97. Did I not? I talked about calls the other day. Was trying to show how you can use it. Oh, wait, no. Consumer discretionary. Where we at? No, where's calls at? Because it's consumer staples. Yeah, I always get it mixed up. Consumer staples is XLP. XLP. So XLP 0.15%. Let me see something. What? Damn, that's a big jump. I should have did calls yesterday instead of talking about Meta. I mean, both of them played the same. So let me see something real quick. Damn it. And calls may just go crazy. Now, calls is one of those that it's going to do what it's going to do regardless. But that pop, so you had a demand zone. Where am I on? I'm on a 4 hour. Sorry, y'all. Like, what the fuck was it like that? Yo, you would have got in like right when it opened. No, at 10:30. What's the entry? Damn. So, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, so the 1,000 call, I'm already in it. That's why I'm like, wait, did I already? Because I'm looking like, all right, guys. So this is the thing. If it could get over 964.97. But that's the best one. Either that or the 990 call is good. But these are weekly, so it's like if in and out. Because it could take us to probably 990, but I don't know that's gonna be today. But Costco is bipolar, like Tessie. It could move when it want to move. Yeah, I did. This is where I gotta watch my own replay. So I know I'm not tripping. Because I got into cars yesterday, so if I got into cars and looking at the time, that means I was talking to y'all about it. So do with that as you may. Yeah, that's another thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a challenge where we go ahead and we put a certain amount in and we build it together. But I just gotta make sure we're all on the same page with the trades, because the entries matter, which means not everybody's gonna get in at the same price. How you X is gonna matter in order for you to compound and really build that challenge up. Yeah, I don't see the rush. I don't see a rushing into trade. You can get paid. Up and down, up and down, up and down. So once again, do y'all not see? Do you not see? Look right here. Look right here. Look right here. It won't go past, it's between 560, 75, and 560. What are you doing? Why are you trading? Like, it's going up, going down. Like, it is aggravating. We want to trade where we can get paid. All right? They're waiting for 3 o'clock. Like, this is ridiculous. What's another one I was looking at? Oh, let me look at Carvana. We do look at Carvana. This is like it's not a major rinse and repeat, but I definitely do trade it and have traded. I've actually had someone I was helping. I've been helping her since like 2023, and she happens to go ahead and she definitely, when we had our 101, I teach you how to look at the charts and always teach you to find your own type of tickers that you're going to feel comfortable with to trade. So Carvana was her ticker that she felt comfortable with. So on our live in 2023, when we had our 101, on our 101, we literally planned every level together. Literally, she shared her screen. She looked at my screen. You know, we're going back and forth sharing the screen. So she had every level planned. And her confidence with Carvana is up. For real. So that's another thing I like about helping people. Me helping you guys help me because I'm so into my zone on certain tickers that I forget about other tickers. Let me see. Yeah, that caused, because I just got a thing on the see, that's crazy. I said it gotta go over. It went over. Hit 966. What's wrong with it? Bro, take that off. Oh my god. Yo, what's gonna be bugging? Damn, just bugging. Yo, Trading View, y'all is tripping. For real. Like, y'all is bugging out. And see, on a 1 hour, which is another 1 hour. Another 1 hour. Look what happened. On the 1 hour, we got this. I don't know. This. That's a fair value gap for sure. But it must have been on another time frame. Let me see something. Wait. Let me go to 4. 3. Oh, we got a demand on the 3. So this is the thing. Scalping wise, you could probably catch the... Yeah, the 1,000 call for calls for April 4th. It's like probably like 100. What's crazy was because when I didn't say, I should have said it, but when I went ahead, I'm like looking, I saw that was because mind you, I was in it. So when I was in it, it was like 67. That's what I'm saying. Y'all didn't get any calls yesterday? Because I know I talked about it. I'm not going crazy. Wow, it went to 967. So that's what I'm saying. We want to get in Costco. Yeah, you definitely want to go ahead and understand, like, if consumer staples, it's consumer staples, right? Or consumer discretionary. Which one is it? It's consumer staples. Yeah, it's consumer staples. Consumer staples, Costco, but Thread freaking likely. Because what I feel like, and you see it, we're going to get the bounce of that drop. So we do get the bounce of that drop. Then that 1,000, when I talked about this yesterday with Costco, which is freaking crazy. So I know I'm not tripping. I'm looking at the thing like, I'm in Costco. So yeah, but, yeah. Even that 990 call that I was talking about with Costco, when I was telling you guys that 990 call with Costco was like 100. I mean, I have different people when it comes towards their prices, and I'm not here to pocket watch nobody. So 181 was how much it was running. Now it's like $218. So that's like a 21% pop. But I just personally want to go ahead and see, because like I said, you could tell by the numbers. The numbers usually would be 1%, 2%, or it'd be a little bit more. I mean, we're only at 11%. The only thing that's not dumping, but it could be dumping a little bit more would be oil. But it's not too much moving. You only got 0.8%, so. But Costco could go when it want to go. If we want to talk about moving. So the best thing is, especially when you go ahead and you see in the morning that it's down a lot, honestly, don't go ahead and try to be like, okay, it's down, I'm going to do the opposite. Wait it out. It may be a fake out. Look at a chart. All right? There is time that you want to get into the trade right away, but your chart's going to tell you. And then there's times that you should go ahead and listen to your chart and don't do shit. Because if you see confusion and you see up and down, that's what your money's going to be doing. So what's the point? And that's why you freaking plan the trade and then trade the plan. Because once again, the way Costco moves, it could go from, and this is a 3 hour, but it could go 958 to 967. It could move a lot in 3 hours. Shit, it could move a lot in 1 hour, honestly. See, that's where the fair value gap was. The fair value gap was in the order block, also known as demand. I don't argue when it comes to the terminology, I swear to God, because in this industry, certain terms is the same thing, but they will say it different something else. Like ICT will call it like a order block, but I call it supply or demand. Well, but the fair value gap is right there. And the gap was from here. Here. I gotta change that. God damn it. Hey, so you gotta... So the stairway to heaven. So Wednesday, it was like, once it went over the previous daily high, damn, you could have had all that. But that's the thing, the 1,000, even with it. Oh, Rivian had numbers? So there was very cool numbers. Rivian had numbers. Tesla had their very cool numbers. Rivian was expected at... Rivian numbers was expected. If you're following me... You know, I'm glad I got out of Rivian. Yeah. But so when they had their numbers, did the numbers just come out or the numbers already came out? Damn, that thing had a fair value gap. Shit. Then that 990 moving. That 990 moving. I said the 1,000 called yesterday. We up 61%. At least 65. I gotta run that back. Because it was 67. Damn, did I alert it? I didn't alert it. Oh, boy. I didn't alert it. Let me look at him. Anybody in the chat? Anybody got a chart request? Any chart request in the chat? No. I'm here till 11:15 and I'm out. Got to go. I'm probably like 11. Yeah, hymns. Overall, hymns are going to downtrend. I mean, not for nothing. I should play this just because I know how to trade. Oh yeah, him's gonna drop his draws. Yeah, him's definitely gonna drop his draws. But it's understandable. Him's is yo. That's how you know. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I know when to go ahead. And if you look, follow me. Stock Moolah 2K5 on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I gave this trade in January. When I gave him in January, we rolled it from $26, $27 to the all-time high when it hit like 60, 70. And I was saying it has to pull back. And not for nothing, I'm mad because we could have did puts. This could have been a great swing on puts. But I wasn't really looking. This is the thing about me. Once I kill it and I ripped it, this paid me about $2,000-$3,000. And that trade was a trade that we got in January. And we ride that. It was like to February or March. That's how you swing. I'm majors, but you know what? My hymns, you got to go ahead and hymns, I'll give it to the group. But my paid members. So it's only right. It's only right. Only right. All right. They get the group text. All right. They go ahead in the morning. They get literally, and this ain't no plug. Like, I don't even promote my group. You can't really even get in my group if I haven't taught you for free for at least 6 months and kind of tune in with you. Because I'm about, making good traders. So if I can't connect with you and see how you trade, get into your mind in regards towards your thinking process. If we can't do the basics in the beginning, you don't get the privilege of just getting in my. I'm not here for you to get call outs. I tell people all the time, my group is about quality, not quantity. All right? Now don't get me wrong, I'm about to have a shitload of motherfuckers come in because of TikTok. But then they getting kicked out. I need the hungry people. I need the people that are going to put them hours in. I got people that are starting out with me that literally started out with me in like February. All right? And like amazed at literally where they're at in 2 months. I got somebody that started me like 2-3 weeks ago. And a weird person that is like mind blowing. Because once again, I'm very hands on. You're not going to go ahead and if you think you get in my group, no, you're getting in my group to learn how to fish on your own. So you could leave me alone. I've been in those type of groups. They're not teaching you anything in regards towards understanding really how the flow of the market works. You're not learning how to go ahead and chart on your own. When you get with me, I'm giving you something where you would go ahead and literally don't need me. Where you send me DMs and you messaging me like, yo, I see this and I see this and yo, this right? And I'm like, yeah, it's right. Yeah, you're right. And it's amazing because people like they can't believe that they're understanding it. Like, it's a crazy thing. So yeah, Hims is gonna drop his underwear, but it's okay. It popped yesterday because of news. It popped, but we're right back. We're not too far. We're not too far where we was at when I gave Hims. Yo, y'all think, am I on X on here? I don't know if I'm on X on here. I am on X on here. Let's go. Where's my profile? We could tell you right now where I was at with Hims. And what's crazy was the group. So, let's see. How it started versus how it's going. You gotta tap in to the TikTok University. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be amazing. You're going to be broke this year because you're not tapping in and getting money and learning how to get it yourself. But yeah, we went ahead and that, baby. I was in Hims in January when I was telling people we're getting in and swinging it over 27.18. I am that trader. Welcome. Thank you. You have been blessed. You're looking at one of the best. For real, and I'm humble with it. Humble. Not too many people out here giving out free knowledge that you could really eat on your own. So what I did was I let them know that where the entry was, the stop loss. That's the trade. We was in a $30 call on January 14th. Come on, what we talking? So what's crazy is this ain't nothing but deja vu. How did I know to get in that? Because I'm connected. Seriously. I was talking about Hims in my paid group. The last Zoom of the year, we went over 4 stocks. And I told them Hims was one of them. Okay? So I've been preparing them on the Hims run. So if you are not part of that paid membership, which is cool, get the free side. You don't need to be paying me anyway. Because you don't know what you're doing. The people that pay me, they know what they're doing. They want more. They want that one-on-one. They want them trades like that. They get that sent to the phone. And that's another thing. That's all AI. That's crazy thing. I come in and it sends something and it's my voice, but AI is duplicating my voice. So all I gotta do is type it and then send it, but it sounds like me. So they think it's me. Like it really, I swear it's crazy. The thing sounds like me. But it's not. I literally just went ahead and just typed it or whatever, like I could send the same thing over and over again. But it's easy for me. All I gotta do is let AI do his work. When you text it, back, the AI alerts me because some people have direct questions. So you would text the AI back. It cuts off in regards to the fact of giving like a direct response because I have to train the AI agents and I'm still in the process of that. So I don't want them giving out wrong information, and these AI agents, unfortunately, when it comes to like financial sector stuff, they're not trained that much. They're just trained on like general things. But the behavior of what I talk about and what I send is what they're studying to go ahead, and as I get into 2026 and the remainder of this year, me still using those AI agents is going to train them to be able to answer the questions better. But for now, it cuts off when you text it, and I get an alert, and then I come in and directly talk to you through the phone, through a voice note. So that is cool. And what I like about it, I tell people all the time, what I like about, depending on, you can always go ahead and text it. So let's say if you missed a trade, like this is a real person. She went ahead and she missed a trade. I gave it on January 14th. You see the date, January 23rd. This is through text. I said, now this trade is up 51%. So the plan would change for you in order to get in. That was AI. I trained AI. You know what I'm saying? I'm trading AI to go ahead and know, like, all right, give trade updates. So that's the thing. Like, AI is crazy. I love it. Love it. So that's the thing with me. So, yeah. So when it comes towards him, I hope whoever was in my thing was asking about this. You may want to play this back. But I'm about to stop it anyway because it's 11 o'clock. I gotta go, y'all. I'll be back for this afternoon. If I don't go now, I'm gonna be late. I gotta pick up the stuff, pick up the MacBook and everything, and then still play with it and change everything over. So I don't want to be too late for 3 o'clock, and I have a 1-on-1. So with that being said, play the live again. Go ahead and understand where we're at. We're up and down with choppiness. But hymns, I definitely like. Oh, let me give y'all the hymns idea. Him put swing would be but in my bet because we got to get back to 26. Where we at? 29? Yeah, we got to get back to 26. So since we here, oh wow, damn. Since we here. Carvana going to do something to watch it too. So this is the reason of my psychology behind the companies. If the oil tariffs goes ahead and goes in, Carvana already is trying to like, it's like at a resistance. So it just needs to pump it up. But that'd be short term. I'm trying to see for the put side see the puts ain't really, the puts ain't really working. The only put, maybe the 26 put for this week, but that's mad risky. It's like $14, and I like a little bit more volume. Which is crazy. I just talked about this. I really don't do, well, I don't like that 104, 150. I don't like that spread. Take that back. The 30 put. The 30 put would be, yeah, the 30 put would kind of, I would like higher volume. I ain't gonna lie. Like I always say, over 200, only got 286. But the open interest is good. But the IV high shit. The IV over 80. That is high. And the spreads is wide. I don't want it. The spreads is wide. Let me use this as a great example for later. For purposes of training. Yeah. So if you're looking at him's $30 put for this week, what you're looking at is volume-wise, you got over 200. Open interest is like 2,100. But your IB's over 80. Your bid and your ask is kind of wide in regards towards, we call that a wide spread. Meaning that you're going to be paying out about 142, but the bidding on is like about 120. So like 140 is the asking, and then like the bidding like 120. That's kind of like, Not far, but it is kind of, I like a closer spread. And I want time on it. But see, this is the thing. This could be a hero 0. That if hymns keep on dropping, then you may want to go ahead, but see, if it keeps dropping, you probably want to give it more time on April 11th. But see, the April 11th, ain't saying April 11th ain't doing nothing. So it's only April 4th. Yeah, let me see Gabbana if I go. Yeah, so Gabbana, the previously weekly high is this. Gabbana could go over the previously monthly high. It could go all the way. But it has to. I'd rather wait for it after the block. This spot, SPX do anything before I leave? Because that's another thing. I be looking at things and the thing go after I leave. Okay, so where did it go to? That it did exactly what I said. And I missed it, though. I said that it was going to go ahead and 560 would get you. Bro, the levels don't lie. Chart on your own. And you'll be fine. I tell people all the time, the reason why you don't know how to trade is you didn't learn the chart. Once you learn how to trade and you're trading with the chart and not the contract and just looking at the contract go up and down, it's going to make sense. How did I know that 562.99 was where it was going to go after I kept saying it needs to go over 561 or 560 or whatever I said earlier? You know, y'all heard it. But they don't, bro, I'm listening in their ear. They're not trying to make this go up. At least not yet. They are up and down, and we're waiting on 3 o'clock. So right now it's 11. I got to go. I've been with y'all about an hour and a half. Replay the show. All right? And come back for Power Hour. It's going to be a little bit earlier. It may start at like 2. I'm going to aim for 2:30. All right? But turn the notifications on. Oh, and keep, I don't know if yesterday you got in calls. I got to replay that. Oh, shit. And before we go, let's see. Is any bro, you can't make this up. SPDR is your cheat code. You scrambling. I want to trade. I'm trying to figure out what trade. Use the SPDR app. You need to make it in rotation because you're going to see what's going on. You saw with me, play the video, how consumer staples, I kept saying, if it's turning green, then Costco going. I kind of was on Costco yesterday, so I got to go ahead and replay the video from yesterday. Because I know damn well I'm talking about Costco, and I ain't tripping. I looked at my bum, I'm like, whoa, hold up. Yo, so yeah. You know, I'm out. I'll be back. Love you, family. Love you, cousins. Until next time.